The hidden phone call nobody was supposed to hear. K-drama fans, stop scrolling right now because the story you are about to hear begins with a single phone call and ends with a mystery so shocking that it changes everything. Imagine hearing a conversation that was never meant for anyone else. Imagine discovering a secret hidden behind ordinary words. Imagine realizing that one unexpected moment could unravel years of unanswered questions. Stay until the very end because the final revelation will leave you completely speechless. Subscribe to K-Drama Hub right now because this thrilling mystery is packed with hidden clues, emotional twists, shocking discoveries, and secrets that nobody saw coming. The city glittered beneath the night sky. Thousands of lights illuminated the streets. Traffic moved slowly through the evening. People hurried home after long days. Everything appeared ordinary. Yet far above the city, inside a quiet office overlooking the skyline, Ji-woo sat alone. The clock on the wall approached midnight. Most of the building was empty. Silence filled the hallways. Only the distant hum of air conditioning could be heard. Ji-woo was preparing to leave when his phone suddenly rang. The number was unfamiliar. For a moment, he considered ignoring it. Something stopped him. A strange feeling. A feeling he could not explain. Slowly, he answered. The voice on the other end immediately caught his attention. The caller sounded nervous, almost frightened. Before Ji-woo could ask a question, the connection crackled. Several words became impossible to understand. Then he heard something unexpected. A name, a location, and a sentence that changed everything. The package cannot stay hidden much longer. The words echoed inside his mind. Before he could respond, the line disconnected. The conversation lasted less than 30 seconds. Yet it left him with countless questions. What package? Who was the caller? And why did the voice sound so desperate? The mystery immediately consumed his thoughts. The following morning, he shared the strange experience with Hae-rin. At first she assumed it was a misunderstanding. Perhaps the caller contacted the wrong person. Perhaps the connection distorted the conversation. Perhaps there was a simple explanation. Yet as Ji-woo described every detail, her expression slowly changed. Because she recognized the location mentioned during the call. The realization stunned them both. The location was connected to an abandoned building outside the city. A building surrounded by rumors for years. Most people avoided it. Many believed it contained forgotten records from the past. Others claimed valuable secrets remained hidden there. Nobody knew the truth. Now the mysterious phone call had pointed directly toward it. Curiosity became impossible to resist. Later that afternoon, they decided to investigate. The journey felt longer than expected. The city gradually disappeared behind them. The roads became quieter. The landscape changed. Eventually, the abandoned building appeared in the distance. The structure stood alone, silent, mysterious. Its windows reflected the afternoon sunlight. Yet something about the place felt unsettling, almost as if it had been waiting for them. As they entered, dust covered the floors. Old furniture remained untouched. The air felt still. Every step echoed through empty hallways. The atmosphere grew heavier with every room they explored. Then they discovered something extraordinary. Inside a forgotten office stood a telephone. An old model connected to wires running through the walls. The sight immediately captured their attention. The phone looked identical to one visible in a photograph Ji-woo had discovered years earlier. The connection felt impossible, yet there it was, waiting in the center of the room. Then something happened that neither expected. The telephone rang. The sudden sound shattered the silence. Both froze. The ringing continued. Once, twice, 3 times. Their hearts raced. Who could possibly be calling? The building had been abandoned for years. The situation made no sense. Slowly, Ji-woo lifted the receiver. A voice spoke immediately. Calm, quiet, deliberate. The caller knew their names. The caller knew why they had come. And most importantly, the caller knew secrets they had never shared with anyone. The conversation lasted only minutes. Yet every sentence raised new questions. The caller spoke about hidden documents, forgotten promises, and a truth protected for decades. Then came the final instruction. Look beneath the clock. Before either of them could respond, the line went dead. Silence returned. The mystery deepened. Together they searched the room. Minutes later they discovered an old clock hanging on the wall. At first it appeared ordinary. Then Heirin noticed something unusual. One side seemed slightly loose. Carefully they removed it. Hidden behind the clock was a small metal box. Inside rested a key, a map, and a photograph. The photograph showed 3 people standing beside a lake. The image appeared recent, yet neither recognized the individuals. On the back of the photograph were 5 words. The truth begins at sunrise. The discovery left them speechless. The mysterious phone call, the abandoned building, the hidden box, everything seemed connected. Yet the answers remained frustratingly out of reach. As evening approached, they realized one thing. The greatest secret had not yet been revealed. Because somewhere beyond the lake shown in the photograph, another clue was waiting. And whoever placed that phone call clearly intended for them to find it. Stay tuned to K-Drama Hub because Part 2 reveals what they discover at the lake and the astonishing truth hidden behind the mysterious phone call. K-Drama fans, welcome back because the mystery that began with a strange phone call is about to become even more unbelievable. Just when Ji-woo and Heirin thought they were finally getting closer to the truth, the photograph hidden inside the metal box led them toward a discovery that would change everything. Stay until the very end because the final revelation in this chapter will leave you completely speechless. Subscribe to K-Drama Hub right now because this mystery is only becoming more exciting with every passing moment. The night felt endless. Neither Ji-woo nor Heirin could stop thinking about the photograph. The image remained on the table between them. 3 strangers standing beside a lake. A message written across the back. The truth begins at sunrise. Those words echoed through their minds. Who were the people in the photograph? Why had someone hidden it behind the clock? And what truth was waiting at the lake? The questions refused to disappear. Before dawn arrived, they were already on the road. The map hidden inside the metal box guided them toward a remote location far beyond the city. The journey felt strangely quiet. Fog drifted across empty roads. The sky slowly brightened. The world seemed frozen in anticipation. As the first rays of sunlight appeared, they finally reached the lake. The sight was breathtaking. Crystal clear water stretched toward the horizon. Mountains surrounded the area. A gentle breeze moved across the surface. Everything looked peaceful. Yet beneath the beauty of the landscape, a mystery was waiting. The photograph had been taken here. They were certain of it. Several landmarks matched perfectly. The old dock, the stone pathway, the enormous trees standing near the water. Every detail aligned. The location was correct. Now they needed answers. As they explored the shoreline, Ji-woo noticed something unusual. Near the base of the enormous tree sat a wooden bench. At first glance, it seemed ordinary. Then he saw a symbol carved into the wood. The exact same symbol from the key hidden inside the metal box. The discovery immediately captured their attention. Carefully, they examined the bench. Minutes later, Heirin discovered a loose plank beneath the seat. Their hearts raced. Slowly, they lifted it. Hidden inside was a small notebook wrapped in protective cloth. The sight left them stunned. Who placed it there? How long had it remained hidden? And why did it feel as though someone wanted them to find it? The notebook appeared old. Its pages had yellowed with time. Yet the writing remained clear. As they began reading, an incredible story emerged. The notebook belonged to someone connected to the mysterious phone call. Someone who had spent years protecting a secret. Page after page revealed hidden events, forgotten meetings, private conversations, and clues pointing toward a larger mystery. The deeper they read, the more astonishing the story became. Then they discovered something even more surprising. Tucked between the pages was another photograph. Unlike the first image, this one showed a large building. The structure looked familiar. Very familiar. After several moments, Ji-woo realized why. The building appeared in the background of the original phone call location. The connection was undeniable. Everything was linked. The abandoned office, the ringing telephone, the hidden box, the lake, the notebook. Someone had carefully planned every clue. Someone wanted them to follow this trail. Then came the most shocking discovery yet. Near the end of the notebook was a handwritten message. If you are reading this, then you are closer than anyone has ever been. The sentence sent chills through both of them, because beneath those words appeared a date. A future date, only 3 days away. The mystery was not finished. It was still unfolding. The realization changed everything. Someone expected them to continue. Someone knew they would reach this point. Someone had prepared the next step. Excitement mixed with uncertainty. As they continued searching the area, another clue emerged. A small metal container hidden beneath the dock. Inside rested a key card, an address, and a note. The final answers are waiting here. The address pointed toward a towering building located in the center of the city. A building known for housing private archives unavailable to the public. The significance was impossible to ignore. The truth was closer than ever. Yet another question remained. Who was guiding them? Who knew every step they would take? And why had the mysterious caller chosen them? As the sun climbed higher into the sky, they packed the notebook and prepared to leave. The lake had revealed its secret, but it had also opened the door to something even larger. Something hidden deep within the city. Something connected to the future date written inside the notebook. And something capable of changing their lives forever. As they drove away, neither noticed a figure standing among the trees, watching them disappear into the distance. A figure holding a phone. A figure smiling quietly. A figure who had been orchestrating the mystery from the very beginning. Stay tuned to K-Drama Hub because Part 3 reveals the identity of the mysterious caller and the shocking truth hidden inside the private archive.